Hi, everybody. My name is Christa.
I'm Kevin.
We are the husband and wife team behind Hump Day Happy Hour and LCRC Raceway. Welcome to another edition of Hump Day Happy Hour every Wednesday, live from the LCRC broadcast. No, it's not. It's not the broadcast booth. What do we call this? Podcast booth?
I call it the back corner of your office, but yeah, come on. Yeah, it's the podcast booth. Yeah.
Podcast studio.
There you go.
The LCRC Hump Day Happy Hour podcast studio.
Love it.
Whew. That feels very fancy.
So, you threw me for a loop there.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Because you usually just lead with the LCRC husband-wife team.
Yeah.
And you threw in the Hump Day Happy Hour thing this time.
I did.
I'm not. You do the whole Hump Day Happy Hour thing, and I just sit here and talk a lot. Sometimes
a lot. Hey, let's say hello to our friends that already have hopped into the comments to say hello. There's Alex Schultz. He was first.
Yeah.
He wins.
Wow.
But I
Making
hate
the A-main again.
Well, in fairness, he was only first over there on Facebook. Ed Zylock's first in the comments over on YouTube.
Way to go,
so
Eddie.
he won. Sorry, Alex. Brock Garris says, good evening. Hello, Garris family.
Hi,
so glad to have you. There's Mike Egelberger. Hello, Mike.
Uncle Mike.
I'm going to get in touch with you in the next couple of days. I have some things to discuss. There's Shana Michelle Nipple. Hello to you. Taylor says, does your internet service offer any AARP discounts? We're so glad you asked.
Just going right into that, ain't you? Man.
Do you know? Have you looked into it?
No.
Okay.
No. I denied my potential membership.
Oh. There's Amber. Hello. Thank you for joining us. Ouch.
I cannot believe we're talking about that.
I think we have to boot Jerry already. He yawned before it even started. Give me a break. Kylie says, good evening, everyone. Hope your Wednesday night is wonderful. Thank you. Same to you. And where's Taylor? Don't worry, Shane. He was up there in the comments already. Hi to Laura. Hello to Sean McCutcheon. Congratulations to your son on his championship run this year. And Mike Egelberger has a very unpopular opinion. He said short stories, long are the best.
Thanks, Mike.
Hello to Robin Heil over there on YouTube as well. Thanks for everyone that's joining us so far.
Heil on YouTube. Wow.
Yeah, she's switching it up. Alex wants to know 50 plus nitro buggy class.
I'm gonna put this
nap time after Q1.
I'm putting this to bed right now. So of course, those of you who have been living under a rock for the last week, I turned 50 yesterday.
Happy birthday!
Thank you so much.
Did you say yesterday?
Yes.
It was yesterday.
Yes.
It seriously feels like it was 100 days.
It's a weekend long. It was awesome. We'll get back to that.
Okay.
But anyway, so I officially turned 50 yesterday, and my phone blew up from all the old farts that have been hounding me about having a 50-plus class. And they're like, oh, so now we get a 50-plus class? And my constant, steady, rock-solid answer was no.
So no plus 50 class?
No.
It's so cute. You act like you make the rules around here.
Well, you told me no more classes.
I'm just kidding. Robin says that she's FaceTiming with Randy, so had to get the tablet and Facebook Live.
Oh, there you go.
Wow, so far behind on that.
Oh, yeah, 'cause I think
I know.
both Ohio boys are working out of town for quite a while now, I think.
They've been.
Yeah.
Anyway, happy belated birthday to Kevin.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
Todd says hello and happy belated. Man,
we can skip all that.
Yeah,
we're good. I actually, so let's just knock that out right now. So
no more happy birthdays, period.
No, the end of September is an insane time period for not just our family, but our extended non-blood family group, right?
Yes, we have a very busy September.
From the mid to late 20s to 30 in
Meaning
September.
September 20th through September 30th.
We have, what do we figure, 4 anniversaries that are significant in our lives. We have at least 2, I think 3 birthdays.
Yeah.
I know it's me and Henry and Henrietta. Sorry. I think there's another one I'm missing.
Don't know.
Oh, yeah. Duh. Taylor.
Oh, yeah. Taylor.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Taylor.
Happy
Everybody.
birthday, Taylor.
Taylor's birthday as well.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hijack your story because it was getting real long. We were talking about all kinds of
It
like
was only 7 seconds.
You wanted to know every person in our lives.
I didn't
that
even get the
have
bell
a
for riding the
birthday
bull.
or an anniversary between the
There's
20th and the 30th. You could spend hours trying to just figure that out. You could be like, remember that person with the one name? Be like, no, tell me more.
Well, you know, that couple that we met.
Anyway, hijacking the story. So Kevin and I were married.
Who tells a long story now?
3 days before his 40th birthday.
4 days.
And so he got out of a 40th birthday party. And so it happened to be our 10-year wedding anniversary. And then shortly after, it was Kevin's 50th birthday this year. So we surprised him with a birthday party last weekend at the farmhouse. It was an intimate affair. We did not invite a ton of people, but
it was pretty cool.
It was fun and a good surprise.
So back to the whole didn't invite a ton of people.
Oh.
I felt like I'm not saying you invited a ton of people. I mean it like that.
Okay.
But the time that I had at the party, like I'm a little bit of a social butterfly when I'm not obligated to run a race or do other things.
For sure.
I feel like I didn't even get to talk to half the people.
I know.
And there wasn't a ton of people.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, this is how you know I'm aging and becoming more of my wife's husband. In the start of writing thank you cards, you know, for some amazing people and things, you know, one of my biggest apologies to almost everyone is, man, I'm sorry, I mean, I got to see you, got to kind of say hi.
But maybe
BS for a really short story, like a 7-second story, and then squirrel on to the next one.
Sure.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy.
That's how they are. I remember at our wedding, thinking that you know, you get all these great people together, your favorite people in your whole life, and then
there's 10 times the people at our wedding.
Well, I understand that, but you get all your favorite people together, and you don't have time to hang out with any of them.
Yeah,
it's almost depressing because you just want to like sit down and hang out with every single one of them, which is a good problem to have.
No, I mean,
there's been some questions about how we pulled off a surprise party, and you guys have to understand part of the reason it was an intimate affair is because in our lives it is very hard to pull off a surprise anything. Number one, my cell phone is tied to the iPad right here that does checkout every day. So like every text message I get pops up on the company iPad. So, you know, if people were asking me about the party, I had to like call them and tell them, don't text me about this because he's going to see it. But Kevin and I have a pretty open book. You know, like we pass our phones back and forth. Yeah. It's hard to keep a secret, especially as much as we're together.
But that's how we live, though.
Oh,
we don't
100%.
keep secrets. So
until you try to keep secret, it's way harder than you think. I hope you don't know how hard it is to keep a secret from me.
I guess you'll never know.
Yeah.
So, I've been wanting to tell you this.
Oh, you knew?
No. Stop thinking the worst.
If you were gonna say that right now, if you denied it this whole time,
no,
and then now you were gonna.
So, I knew how you felt about the 40.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of felt there was a pretty good chance something was coming at 50, right? And there was a couple nights when I was hanging out with Cody. And Cody, don't call me out right now, or don't crush my heart. But I felt like if I straight up called Cody out on bro code, that he would tell me, or he might not tell me, but he would tell me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I made a commitment to basically to you, to myself, that I purposely never called Cody out because I didn't want to be a jerk.
Mm-hmm.
because then in the end, you'd be upset with him, and I'd be up.
Yeah,
it would be a
it's
thing.
just mean.
So I purposefully, I never asked Cody. I never, no. So I had a few inner inklings of some things, and there were some little red flags here and there.
Yeah, but then we kept putting out your flame every time you were getting a little
worried.
You did, and okay, so he tells me.
Did you do that on purpose?
No, he tells me after the fact. I made a big deal. It was Henrietta's first birthday party, so Cody and Hunter's sweet baby turned a year old. Actually, at the cancer race last year, Hunter was here in labor, walking around the Chinese auction. So Henry is now a year old, and we got to celebrate with her as well. And so we went to her first birthday party. But part of our plan between Hunter and myself was that we would use that to keep Kevin distracted. So I just told him, like, Friday we have to go set up, and then Saturday we need to be there. We're setting up, we're tearing down. The parents have other plans, so it's all on us and whatever. And then Hunter and I scheduled the time so that basically we would leave that party and get back to our party in time. And then on Friday, Kevin kind of thought was his party because we had to go there and clean up.
Yeah, I'm like, why are we going to the river lot to clean up Friday night for an 11 o'clock party Saturday morning? Like, we'll just show up a couple hours early and
get it done.
So then I kept thinking, I'm like,
betcha that's it. Then guess what we did? We're like, never mind. We could probably just do it tomorrow. We canceled it. So poor guy thought that was his party, and then it got canceled.
I was glad that I just kept my mouth shut. When you have that inner working of, oh, I'm getting that present, or I'm getting the surprise.
Oh, and I know.
If you say something and put your foot in your mouth.
Oh, I know.
So I didn't say shit to anyone. Like, I kept it all to myself.
I know a lot about this because you remember that Christmas that I thought that we were getting engaged? And I had it, and I just thought, I even called my best friend. I was like, he told me this year's gift is like really special, and like it's different than anything else, and it's a tiny box under the tree, but don't be disappointed, that it's bigger than it seems. And she's like, oh my gosh, it's the year. Set up a camera, make sure you record it. And then, like, Christmas morning, I get down and I open up the gift. And that MFer was a gun. He bought me a gun. So then instead of getting me an engagement ring, I got a gun. He's so lucky that I didn't.
Did you shoot? Yes. Yeah, looking back.
Only because you built it up so long. It's exactly like what you were saying. You kept dropping all these hints about how, listen, it's just not what you're going to expect, and don't be.
Yeah. So then fast forward when I finally did propose, she looked at me and she goes, yeah, for real. Get up. You're not.
Yeah, quit it.
Yeah. Wow, what a roller coaster.
What a roller coaster. Yeah. Anyway.
Thank God she doesn't have the memory of an elephant.
I sure do, babe.
I know you do.
I sure do. Anyway, we were going to talk about other things other than just the party. Hey, Nelson says there's no way Kevin's 50. Isn't he just a young little...
Oh, I was about to put one more on that deal.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I felt older at 40 than I do now at 50.
Must be the beard.
No, and I'm thinking that's about to go.
Really?
Maybe.
Okay, that's fine. Whatever you want.
What do you want?
Just trimmed up. I mean, it's a little long right now.
It is. It's
getting curly.
Anyway. So when I say I feel younger at 50 than I did at 40, our life 10 years ago was, I don't know, I wanted to say a little more wild, but that's nowhere near accurate. I don't know. In the 10 years...
It was definitely not as healthy.
No, yeah, that's what I was getting at. In the 10 years that have passed, the health journey,
How much more did you weigh then than you do now? Could you say that in pounds?
Between 50 and 60 pounds.
Yeah. So that alone. Alone.
And, I was never, my entire adult life, from high school, I was never, I'll say, healthy.
Mm-hmm.
I was always overweight and, fairly active, but never healthy. And,
You're fairly healthy now.
Yes, you've turned a corner for me, or helped me turn a corner, however you want to say it. And, man, the joke about here's to the next 50, I don't know about 100, but I'm definitely poised to have a chance of living a lot longer now, thanks to you. So.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Hey, one of our friends in the comments said they had a wonderful time at the cancer race and they really enjoyed the short course class. So is that going to be a regular staple moving forward?
It's been a discussion, but I don't think it's sustainable for all the races.
I would just say if you're interested in having it again at the Halloween race, I would certainly be okay if we pulled enough entries to make the class worthwhile. Yeah. So that's going to be how we're going to set the stage if this can be a class moving forward. At the cancer race, there was definitely enough in that four-wheel drive short course class to make it worthwhile.
I think they said they had 18.
Yeah, it was
2 heats.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
So if we can continue to pull entries, I am fine with toying with that being a class.
Yeah.
I would imagine that we probably couldn't pull that again for the Halloween race.
No, I don't.
Well, I'm putting it out there.
We'll
if
see.
The RC community wants to do that, then rock out.
Yeah.
Hey, guess what else we did today?
Checked in parts.
Oh my gosh. We released the points for the 2025 LCRC Raceway Points Championship Series. We released the top 5 on Facebook. So, the points are out there.
They're out there.
It's very exciting.
So, I've had a few discussions with different people throughout the summer. And I guess it's one of those things, like, I knew how the points worked, I thought.
I didn't know if you would lead right into this or not.
Well, no, I'm just going to throw it out there.
Okay, I have 2 things I need to talk about the points series before you say anything at all, because you weren't necessarily here today. We'll get back to where you were later.
I wasn't here today.
But I decided I was going to get that points stuff done and posted, and I decided to use AI to help me post the points today. Because here's the deal. Is anyone, if you've ever worked with live time, the only thing I hate about it is when you try to export those points or even like the schedule for the next day, it's always in pages, right? And then even if it's a Word document or it still has all the title work on the top and everything.
That's why I always leave the computer running for you, because I can't figure out how to condense it to make it print worth it.
Well, I can get it to print okay, but it still has all that heading, all the footer. It's a mess, right?
Yeah.
So guess what?
Sure.
I asked Chatty, which that's what I call ChatGPT. I asked Chatty to take that document and type it up for me. Just take all the information out of there and type it up in order so that I could just copy and paste it onto a page on the website. So then it would not be segmented into pages. So I copied it and I pasted it and I put it on, and I had a question right away about those. I don't get the points. The math ain't mathin'. What's going on? Whatever. And so then I look. Chatty decided to just skip pages. They would pick up a name, and then that name was more than one place, and they would just take it from another class and keep going.
Oh.
So they were not... It was ridiculous.
You forgot to mention to Chatty that there was multiple classes with the same person.
Oh, Chatty was not being very well behaved today. I was very upset with Chatty. So I ended up deleting all of that out, and I just linked the original document, which clarified, but a lot of people had already got the link. So they were still going to the old one. It took me a little bit, but what I did now on the website, on the blog, there is a post that has the points listed out there. And it is not the most beautiful formatting because I just can't. Like that live time does not export pretty.
I get it.
But what it does now have on the website is it has how many points you earned for each race. So you kind of have to take your cursor and drag it over to get to that on some screens, because if you don't have a huge screen, it doesn't show all of it. But like if you drag it over, it'll tell you round 1, you got 83 points. Round 2, you got X amount of points, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And so that kind of clarifies any questions that anyone has. That is up to date. I copied and pasted it from the Lifetime Excel document.
Okay.
So Chatty had nothing to do with it. Chatty, mind your own freaking business.
Copy that.
And then, so that detail is all there. The other thing that we need to update is there was a little confusion about how the points were done. It'd been so long since we set it up that we kind of forgot.
Well, so when you asked me earlier, you were talking to somebody online about how it went, and I knew in my mind that we were upset earlier in the summer because there should have been more of a points break for winners, second, third, and I had it in my mind that it was only 1 point apiece because that's why we were so mad. But it went 3-2-1-1-1-1-1. So the first thing I told you was wrong.
Right.
Because I said it was 1-1-1.
And it's not.
Because I thought the biggest complaint earlier in the year was that if a guy TQ'd and finished second, he had the same points as the guy that won.
Right. Which is not true.
Right. Correct. So moving forward in 2026, you're still going to get a bonus point for a TQ, but it's going to be 100 for the win, 95 for second. It would be 91 for third, and then it'll be 87. Like it's going to drop 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's
1,
next
1,
year,
1.
though. So
Correct.
This year, when you're looking at points, the main thing that you need to understand is if you got first place, you get 100 points.
Yeah.
Second place is 97.
Yeah.
And then 96, 95, 94,
Correct.
93, down through.
Correct.
So that has all been. You'll be able to tell better on the website when you look there. Shane Yoder said page break preview is your friend in Excel. No, you do not understand. Yeah. When Lifetime exports those, they export it even in Excel. As you scroll down, it has their logo, just like it's a page of PDF inside Excel. Same thing with Word. Like you have to go and delete all that stuff out.
They do that on purpose they want like the watermark type thing.
Which okay. Yeah. But I don't like the page. Like let's watermark it in the background.
or yeah, but let's fit it to like
one class at a time.
Wow, when we print the points, it comes out
100 million pages. 55 is what it was.
Even when I narrowed it down, I only did the top 10 in each class.
Yeah,
it's still printed 9 pages.
I just wish that it did that header format on each class, so then it ran straight through. I think that's why Chatty got confused. Is because like. This class ends and there's 2 more, and then where does the next one pick up or whatever?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, pain in the butt.
Chatty's an idiot.
Yeah.
Jason says that is why AI will never fully replace people. Yes, I actually do agree. I do think AI can be helpful. There are times that I have used it and it is helpful, but it'll never. You have to proofread Chatty. You cannot trust it.
Yeah. It says foolish stuff. Interprets things
it's not a human. It didn't take its time. It rushed through and didn't read the question.
Fair enough.
Just saying. Anyway, so congratulations to all of those winners. I just want to go through and say about our champions. Garrett McCutcheon was the champion in the E-Truggy. Chris Mahakian was your Nitro Truggy champion. Oh, yeah. Jonathan Willow is your 8th scale novice champion. Gavin Yoder is your 10th scale champion. Don Hillard is your 40 plus Nitro Buggy. 40 plus electric buggy was also Don Hillard.
Oh, wow.
And Nick Masco taking home the intermediate Nitro Buggy championship this year. Gavin Yoder also took home the intermediate 8th scale electric buggy class. Greg Harmer took both championships for the Expert 8-scale electric buggy and the Expert Nitro buggy. So congratulations to all of those guys. As a reminder, we're going to be awarding the top 5 at our banquet, which this year will be directly following the Halloween race again, just like it was last year. And it will be held here on site. We are getting a tent just like we had for the cancer race.
Yep. We're actually getting the exact same tent.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And they have sides available in case it is a little chilly. We have heaters ready to put inside there.
Sure do.
And we are going to congratulate and award all of those top 5 finishers in our championship series. We just are so grateful for all of you that came to each of those events and really tried so hard, and it was an exciting year for the points.
Yeah, and one thing that I also want to add, I would really like to congratulate Gavin Yoder and Nick Camasco on their final intermediate class racing here at LCRC.
Well, Nick Camasco has hung his hat up. I heard him talking about it at the last race. I don't even think he's planning on running intermediate at the Halloween race, if I understand correctly.
Okay, good time to get your feet wet.
Yeah, so congratulations to him. Also, it was Jonathan Willow's last ever novice race. So, and he's...
Oh, not just him.
No, there's quite a few novices that are all moving up.
Yeah.
I will tell you for next year, novice is changing. There is no points for novice after this year. So that class will not be awarded in the banquets moving forward.
Yeah.
We're going to try to get back to novice really being for those people that have never driven on a class before. And what the goal will be, let's slow intermediate down. Intermediate's getting really fast. We need to slow intermediate down, move some people up to expert, and get that class to where it is. And novice is really designed for the person that can't make it around the track, that really shouldn't be running with anybody else because they're really hindering anyone else's experience.
Yeah, if you can make all the jumps, novice is not for you.
Yeah, well, I would just say if you can make it around the track, if you never turn the wrong way, then you shouldn't be a novice.
Yeah.
And that's what it was designed. It has not been. And here's the thing. Everyone that's in novice right now is justified because none of them were just beating up on everybody else every single week, okay? Everyone is justified because everyone in novice got so fast, okay?
The whole group.
The whole group. And so they were all justified to be there because they were growing together. And I'm really happy for all of them because as they grow together, they're going to grow together now in intermediate. And it's just going to be almost like a graduation to the next step. And we're going to get novice back. And you know what's going to happen? The same darn thing.
Yeah.
All of those kids that can't turn the right way half the time, they're going to do the same thing, and then they'll graduate out too. So, but regardless, we will not do points. I am considering... I've mentioned this to you, and I want to keep tossing it around. I like putting these kind of ideas out here during Hump Day because we hear some extra feedback. I'm thinking about a U16 or a U18 classification for next year's point series. So for these guys that were kicking out a novice and they got to move up, to somehow be able to work where they get points. Like think about during the national events, how you get a certain points classification. You're still running whatever intermediate class that you're running, but you're getting points there that then at the end of the season, instead of giving a novice award, we're giving some U16 or some U18 awards out for the top 5 in that classification. There is some trouble with that.
Yeah, that's a logistic challenge.
It can be a logistical challenge, but I'm sure Jason Massey has a solution.
Yeah, probably does.
Hey, Shane Lauk says, I'm learning about AI now, and you must give Chatty all information about you and do it properly. It is absolutely amazing, and it will replace most humans who sit at desks most days. I agree with you, and it probably was user error in what I was telling it to do, but it was not listening properly. Mike Egelberger said, what about a once-a-year 16 and under mean, like they have at Nats? That's something we could think about. I don't know. We're open to all ideas.
Yeah, I'm into this U16 thing, but we gotta figure it out.
Yeah, I love it being especially intermediate. But then if I have somebody under 16 and expert, because like I would say the intermediates are fairly even, so then you could give a certain amount of points per finish in intermediate. But then if you have a under 16 driver and expert and that's getting 65th compared to third place, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's really tricky.
Yeah.
Could we do it on lap times? Like I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. Like,
the problem is you have to not hand score the race,
right?
But you would have to hand score the U16 points if you want to do it.
Well,
that
but
way.
If we had a few sign up, and that's what we did, is we hand scored their lap times.
Well, not lap times, but like their race finish times.
Right, like how long it took them to do their entire race. Except if an intermediate has a 15-minute race and an expert has a 25-minute race, how does that work? It's a logistical nightmare. Anyway, I'd like to find a way.
You sound like Toby just then.
Really?
You did.
Weird. Hey, Micah Goldberger says, what about a once... Oh, no, sorry, I read that. Shaylock says U16 Worlds at the Super Cup. Ooh.
Again, like a once-off, hey, let's throw this out there. Yeah.
Cody says that the U16 once a year would be good for Mugen Challenge with some with all the sandbagging that goes on during that race.
Yeah.
Chris says yes. But he said it more like, yes.
I really think it needs it really needs to be an actual race to try to gather data to come up with points.
Hard, right?
Yeah. I'm actually getting my second migraine of the day thinking about it. Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
It's not your fault. Well, the second one's sort of your fault.
Yeah, U16 would be super fun though.
Yeah,
especially if we made it like they said, a U16 Worlds, and like it got people to come just for.
Well, and the thing, it would be a good race. Like it'd be fun to watch because it's just
it's my favorite race at the Nets.
One shot. We're just going for it.
Just race it out.
Yeah.
I like it. Think it over.
I am. Yeah.
Don't think so hard that it hurts.
Too late.
Back to the banquet. The banquet's going to be hosted here. I want to make sure everyone understands that all racers are welcome to that. So you do not have to be part of the top 5 to participate in our banquet. Think about it as an end-of-year party, one last hangout that we get together, and it's also a little bit of a customer appreciation by LCRC, where we just thank you for being loyal. So the way I wrote it in one of the posts today was just that, anyone that had raced here in 2025 would certainly be welcome to that event. And
lots of giveaways, music. Like
hang out. And we're gonna make a big deal over those top 5 as they deserve for all their hard work that went into their finishes. Okay, Mike says no quals for U16.
Oh no, just a main.
No class for the weekend, just one main on Sunday. For that first 13 that sign up. I like it. Cody says at Nats they just have kids of age sign up to be considered. Top 13 get to run. Yes, exactly. Shane says nobody would complain if we had to come race twice in a month and add a U16 Worlds race.
Well, you're so wrong.
We would complain.
There are people among us that would complain.
You're right.
Yes.
Jason says lap time threshold because sandbaggers 34-second laps in intermediate qual. Here's the thing. We are working on this intermediate expert thing. You guys need to start just trusting us. We started laying some laws down this year. We kicked people out of the class. And if you have a specific complaint, don't wait and do it online. You need to come see us in person and we can deal with it firsthand. If you decide to complain after the event about sandbagging, it's too late. We can't do anything about it.
You're right at that point.
So if you do have a complaint early in the weekend, is the time to come to us and address it. And if we cannot address it for that weekend, perhaps we can address it for the next weekend. But we can't address anything if you just complain on the internet.
We are actively working on the bump list.
Absolutely.
Which it's mathematical. It's not judgment.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like a lot of times when we used to watch the novice class, you and I would talk and we're like, hey, that guy's got to move up, or that girl's just too fast. You got, and we would just arbitrarily boot them, right? Well, we're working on a numeric, like, dude, here's the rule, and you're too fast. You got to go.
And we kind of set that up for this season. So if you could compete against X position in the expert, then you bumped. And we're going to just solidify that even more moving into next year, so that if you are competitive against the class ahead, then you're getting bumped.
Yeah. And honestly, Schultz has really been all over the data to support it.
He's doing an excellent job.
In every race, we're going to have the bump list, is what we call it behind the scenes, and we're gonna work at tune that up a little better, and we're gonna try and stay like super on top of that and really enforce it. So again, moving into 2026, if you feel like you're on the bubble, you might as well start. You might as well start out 26 in expert, because if you run one or two races and get kicked out, you're still not getting the blue jacket.
Well, exactly. Especially if you're going for points. If you're on the bubble, go up before you're ready. Start there before you're ready, because you do not want to have to lose points, and we're not going to feel bad about it because we're going to use a mathematical equation.
Right. It's not a judgment call.
It's not going to be, oh, we feel so bad. We know you're going for points because we told you a year in advance that this is the way it's going to work, and as soon as you get this fast, you're going to get bumped out. So if you're on the bubble, you better move out. And honestly, what a wonderful problem to have. Yeah. You're too fast for expert or for intermediate. Yeah. You have to go expert. Good for you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Moving up only makes you faster, just like Chris said. Absolutely. Totally true. Shane says, keep the intermediate class, but don't give trophies or awards for the race or for the season. That would be half of them running the class. I don't know. I wonder if that's true. Shane said, Mike said it best on Slow is Fast. Anybody, why does it do that?
Down. There you go. Sorry.
Then you do it.
No.
Why don't you show me?
No, I don't want to.
Anybody in the intermediate buggy A main was capable of winning. Super competitive. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, totally. Yeah. Totally. Listen, this is the same conversation I just had about novice. They've all gotten so fast together, and they are so competitive, and absolutely.
Yeah, well, those boys were talking about that they felt like the top 30 in the intermediate class was like legit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Especially when you're talking about people that were novice a few years ago. I get real excited about it. Yeah. Alex says there's a large mass of intermediate racers moving up to expert. Yes. For next year, myself included. So I have some adjustments I'd like to discuss and make to try to keep intermediate as intermediate, and this will in turn keep novice as novice. I like it. I can't wait, Alex. That sounds very good to me. I think everything is happening correctly. I'm not mad about anything this year. I think the people that needed to move up this year did, and then everything stayed competitive. I'm not upset about anybody that was there this year at all. I think, just like I said, there's some graduations that need to happen at the end of this season. There needs to be some things set in motion before next season, and then everything's super fair.
Yep. Yeah, we're basically giving the worldwide heads up right now.
Yes. Good for the ones that did well this year, but it's time to...
You're on the sandbag and chopping block.
Well, there's a new sheriff in town, Alex. I can't think of that. Is that what it is? Ding, ding, ding. Yeah. I gotta come up with a meme to send it, Alex. You son need to move it on up.
How's that go?
Anyway, moving on.
Can you just play that one?
Robin says this year went too fast. Not ready for the last race of the season. I know. I am.
I was gonna say. Went too fast for who?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I feel both ways.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah.
There's part of me that every year by this time of the year I'm feeling overwhelmed. We're both burned out.
You kidding me? I haven't worked an honest day in the hobby shop in like a week, 10 days. Yeah. But speaking of which, we pulled the pipe Monday night.
Yes, we did. We're getting a new layout before the Halloween race, which is very exciting.
Yeah, me thinking about not wanting to work reminded me that, we have a layout change to do in the next 2 weeks.
Well, no, that was part of the deal, is that we both needed a minute to relax after the cancer race. The cancer race was a lot of work on both of us. And so we took the majority of last week as some downtime between celebrating our anniversary and just really needing a little R&R.
Can you believe she's married to me for 10 years?
10 years.
Crazy.
But I'm definitely back and ready because I came back and saw the stack of stuff on my desk and I'm like, I have got to get to work.
I haven't got to my desk
That's
yet.
probably good. Hey, Alex wants to say, I do want to say I'm incredibly proud of all that did move up throughout the season, whether it was on their own or with a nudge. Alex, I absolutely, totally agree with what you just said. Thank you for bringing that up. I think that is the most honorable thing, and they should be commended. If you moved up throughout the season this year, we appreciate you. And it didn't matter if somebody said, hey, is it a good idea? There was no one that kicked and screamed about moving. And so, even if we're like, hey, we're getting close to the bubble, do you think that? And people were like, oh, yeah, we'll go. So all of those people should be absolutely commended. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
No, it was pretty good. I got nothing to complain about there.
Yeah.
It was good.
For sure. Amber, you crushed Brandon's little heart. What did I do? I don't know what. Is it about novice or intermediate or something? I don't know. Do you know why? Happy anniversary. Thank you. Best move. Yes, absolutely. Chris and Cash, they moved up and they did. Yeah, they're very good. Very, very good. Very proud of you guys. Good job.
For sure.
Ooh, here we go. Alex Schultz deserves the Most Improved Driver of the Year award. Watched him race like a toddler to do some seasoned vet. Good job, bud. I didn't read that exactly perfect, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Very, 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 very good. Hey, on to the Halloween race. It's important to mention that we also have some other special events going on throughout the Halloween race. So we will do a award for best pit decorations. That got very competitive last year.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you think you want to have a chance of competing on that one, you're going to have to bring your A game. When the Jaroszynskis roll into town for the Halloween race,
have you seen turn 2?
Bring it.
What about Pete? Is Pete Margle coming to the Halloween race? They rocked it last year too. And the Garris family too.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so there's a lot. You don't even know. There's
hitters.
Some heavy hitters. No chance of practice this weekend. No, that's why Brandon's heart's broken.
Gotcha.
Sorry guys, there's no pipe on, no chance of practice.
The next chance of practice will be Thursday at noon for the Halloween race.
I'm considering, so in the past I've allowed the kiddos on a hayride to vote for our best pit.
Oh.
I'm considering perhaps gathering a crew of adult judging panel.
It's getting that thick.
I think it is. And the kids, the thing is they see like one Hello Kitty and all of a sudden that truck wins.
Yeah.
Part of me likes the kids doing it because they get some involved, but they still get to use the hayride to go around and see them all. I think that maybe we need an adult panel to do the voting on it though. It's that contentious.
I'm nominating 2 people for that panel right off the bat.
They can't be participating.
Bob Watson.
Oh, yes.
And Davey D. Pasquale.
Those are wonderful suggestions.
Yeah. Those 2 right off the bat should be on your panel.
God, we should get Harry. He's already gone by the time we'll do that. But God, Harry would be really good at that too.
Well,
because Harry doesn't ever get to go back and check it all out.
When do you judge that? At 5 on Saturday?
When it's getting close to dusk, because a lot of them have light shows and things. So it can't be during the day. So it's got to be past dusk. So 6 o'clock.
So Harry would have to come back.
He would. Alex asked about the adult hayride. That has happened in the past, and has been
that ship has sailed.
Very good time.
Oof.
But I was thinking that the judging panel should take the hayride around to judge, because you should really, it's a 360 experience. You're pulling up to it, you're pulling away from it. I really think the hayride will be how the judging panel will go around to the pits.
How long's the judging trip take? I mean, ballpark it. 15 minutes?
Yeah, or less.
Or less.
Mm-hmm.
I will call races for 15 minutes so that Schultz and Davey can be on the judging panel.
Alex says Davey struggles to take a guess on someone to win a race. I think what he means is that Davey is not decisive, that we need someone else.
Well, I don't care.
Oh,
Davey's in.
He's in?
Yeah, Davey's doing it.
He cannot judge it while wearing the unicorn head, though.
Why not?
Because he can't see through it.
Also true.
It's very serious.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Serious. It's been a few years since I ran off-road. Looking forward to Halloween. Oh, Justin, it would be great to have you back. Awesome. Oh, Andy said the 2026 season, so we got him back. Awesome. Looking forward to having you, buddy. Very good. Hey, What else do you have for us? I see a note about Richfield. Oh, hey, I have something.
I have to text Aaron and ask him the official start date.
Well, don't do that right this second. That's not appropriate.
Can I do that again?
No.
Come on.
Hey, I wanted to mention something. Can we be mic'd up for the judging? Ooh. Anyway, Adeline is currently participating in her school's readathon. So I wanted to do a shout out and thank Taylor DeLosa for donating to that. Aww. Also, my Uncle Donnie and Aunt Kathy donated, and Allison Rona from J Concept so far has donated. So thank you guys all for your donations.
Not only family, industry, and super tight-knit friends donating.
That's not why I'm bringing it up, though. But
I am.
The reason I'm bringing it up is because we're excited. LCRC is actually going to be one of the main awards that are going to come for the readathon. So we are taking and setting up the Mini Z track at the elementary school for the 2 winning classrooms who read the most for the readathon. We're really excited to get RC to more kids and write in. That will be a day, it's in November that we're going to do that reward. And that day is a day that they're going to be having a race at Richfield Raceway.
Oh, is that right?
So I've invited Aaron to come along, and he is always a great ambassador to help talk to the kiddos. And, somebody could go from a Mini Z to racing at Richfield.
Richfield all in one day.
You betcha. So anyway, we're just excited to do that. I just wanted to share the word. I hope... these are those type of engagement events where you are connecting with kids at a young, ripe age. And so I just wanted to say.
Tricky tiger kind of stuff.
Oh, my gosh. My gosh.
Yeah.
One time we did an assembly at the elementary school using RC cars. And it really went fantastic. It really, really did. What we did is we invited the teachers forward and had the teachers racing it out. Of course, they had no idea how to drive an RC car, most of them.
Right.
And the ones that did, that tricky tiger would come out. What we had is a huge tiger head that we got.
Because the the school mascot's the tiger.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Shane Nipple would come out with that tricky tiger head on, and he had a big
a
cane, and he would like flip the car upside down or do something. And that tricky tiger would come and take out the guy if he got too far ahead.
Walk behind him and hold his hands over their face.
Hide their eyes, stuff like that. It was super fun, and we had a lot of people have new interest in RC after that.
It definitely stirred the pot.
It did. So it's great to get RC. So just another new way to try to spread our hobby to the next generation.
Yeah, and then Shane just said the tricky tiger, sad. Yeah, so... The tiger head is one of the casualties of war from
the roof
coming off and the flood and all that jazz. So yeah, we're.
It was a moldy, tricky tiger head. Yeah. Had to go after the roof came off and then we had the water damage.
Yeah.
Alex, start planning the mic'd up golf heckling for Mugen next year. I can't wait to hear that one. Oh my goodness.
Oof.
I'm going to be watching for a new tiger head during Halloween this year.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Oh, Robin says it was a really good assembly. Thank you. I really enjoyed it, even though I don't do well when I lack some control, when the kids were so excited and so happy and yelling and carrying on.
Yeah, but you did well with it,
though. I think we all did well, considering. It's good. A lot of kids.
For sure.
So it's super fun. Anyway,
but Richfield, gymnasium full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
It's pretty
wild. And the Richfield carpet season is kicking off right after the Halloween race, probably in the following couple weeks after that.
Yeah, sometimes he takes a week off, sometimes he doesn't. So, yeah, I would say either the last week in October or the first week in November will be the Richfield kickoff. And again, just keeps growing.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's insane. Adeline and I very rarely ever stay up late enough to stay for the mains. We're getting a little better at it. We made the mains a couple times last year, but it's big.
Yeah.
So, some truth just snuck out?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. That's scientific table stuff right there. I have no idea. Anyway, what?
Well, I was just telling somebody how I'm bad at this because I am such an open book. I'd tell anybody anything anyway. So the truth always sneaks out.
Yeah, what do you want to know?
Yep, I'll tell you. What is this? Oh, Shane's.
Wait, so you don't keep secrets?
Not like you do.
Mm-hmm.
Please, Aaron, give me at least a week break. Yeah. Shane says.
Don't count on
from the Halloween race to the Richfield season beginning every Friday, but I'll tell you.
You might get one, but that's it.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, so it's pictures from the assembly. I'm sure Christa does somewhere too.
Somewhere, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fun stuff.
The millions and millions of pictures.
I have a lot of pictures.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I had something I was going to say. Do you have something?
I mean, I have a lot of things.
Oh, the Kia show. You need to tell them.
The MP11?
Yes, it's not in the system yet, but it'll be tomorrow.
Two things. MP11 is here. The Nitro kit. Got a couple of those in stock. Or here. They'll be in stock tomorrow. And also, we've updated our 3-wheeled foam roller.
Oh.
It's still the same, but it's got a little fancier wing nut washer thing going on. We need to update the listing for that and get that updated and get those available tomorrow. There's a lot of exciting things coming, like new stuff and, when we're so strung out and burnt out this time of year, it's hard to keep up with it all. But there's a lot going on, and we're gonna try and stay on top of it a little better here in the coming weeks.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to off season being our best hobby shop season.
Yeah.
So like if you are looking for the hobby shop experience, the off season's the time to do it. So if you want to do a car build, if you want some one-on-one help,
Yeah.
We get too burnt out during the race season to do our best, but in the off season, we kind of kick ass at that.
Yeah. So, speaking of, this is totally off topic, but I have to take 8 seconds and say this, because Adeline doesn't ever get to watch Hump Day, so I can tell secrets to Adeline secrets.
Both. Okay.
Yeah. So, Adeline's going to bust out a new e-truggy for novice at the Halloween race, and she has no idea.
Well, I heard this on the Slow is Fast podcast, and I had no idea.
Sorry. We've been ships in the night. Anyway, Taylor has been redoing this e-truck that we got in for Adeline. Mike Treharn has painted her.
He's bought it too?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So, Taylor, I didn't tell you yet, actually I didn't tell Mike either, but I might actually have Mike just send that body straight to you ahead of time so that you can get her all whacked out and ready to go.
Shane Yoder says, speaking of secrets, do you know how many Rice Krispie treats Adeline eats on a race weekend?
Yes. Way too many.
100% too many. Also, I hear her getting baited. Your father heads over all the time and is like, hey, there's some Rice Krispie treats. Then next thing you know, here comes Shane. Hey, there's some Rice Krispie treats over there. Next thing you know, here comes Gavin. There's a Rice Krispie treat over there. Like, hey, so guys, she's had enough. Yeah. She comes over with another one. I was like, is that you've had more than one of those. And she goes, Yeah, she should not have so many Rice Krispie treats. Yeah. Taylor says he's soldering it up right now.
Oh, sweet.
Isn't it weird that soldering is spelled that way?
Yes.
That's so annoying.
Yes.
Also, I always want to put an I in there somewhere.
Soldering.
Yeah, but I want it to be ILDERING. Soldering. But anyway, spell check then just thinks it's a different word completely. Soldiers or something.
Right. And
that does not work. Yeah. Anyway. Hey, that's it for us tonight. You have any final things? I currently have to go to the bathroom very bad. I have to pee.
You're allowed. No, I am super satisfied. I think we covered all the stuff.
You betcha. We'll see you next week.
Sounds great.
On Hump Day Happy Hour. Thanks for everything. We appreciate every one of you.